What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo.J and we're locked in. This is the finale of Beauty in Black on Netflix. And if you haven't heard, there is going to be a season 2. But we're not going to do too much talking and jump right into this because at this point we need to know, is Kimmy and her sister going to be safe, or are they going to get brought down by the Bellery family because they don't play? And also, is Horace going to make it about the hospital? But let's jump into it. First, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button. I'm on that road to 75,000 subscribers. So I appreciate each and every one of you. But this is episode 16, season 1. Season 2 is on the way of Netflix, Beauty in Black.
How are you and your sister doing? I didn't know anything about this. I hate my family, all of them, even their mother. I just want to know if everything is okay with you, Kimmy.
Kimmy's looking at him like, damn, man, you got to say what you got to say. But yeah, it's all good, though. You know, thanks for looking out for me. Me and my sister, we going to be all right. But remember, Horace has been telling Varney to set up a meeting with all of the board, the lawyers, and a judge. So we still don't know what Horace wants to do, but we know he's very petty. So he's going to probably try to backdoor the family and get them about the will and set Kimmy up for life. Well, in a fairy tale world, that sounds good. Now, just like we were thinking, Horace had something up his sleeve. And what he's telling Kimmy is, look, if you marry me, this way the kids, they can't even get the inheritance because it'll still be going to me, and my 51% ownership will go to my wife. Now, she's doing all of this. What's the catch? The catch is you about to get rich and his family ain't gonna get the money. So Kimmy, after all the reckless things she's done in 15 episodes, now she's actually thinking it through. What's the catch? Marry you? What do I get? And he's like, man, I just hate my family. Of course, Kimmy needs to think this through because now the family will definitely be after you. And she's talking about she been running for her whole life. And he's telling her, ain't no one gonna be able to touch you. You gonna be straight. The way I set this will up, you take over, take all my money, and the hell with my family. Now, this should be a no-brainer. If the roles were reversed and there was a 65, 70-year-old woman in the bed looking at me like, Mo, if you marry me, you'll get all, oh, here it comes the bride, all dressed in white. Kimmy talks to Angel. He's saying, look, go to your sister's room, just lay low. Everything's going to be all right. When she gets up there, the nurse, very nice, telling her, hey, she's resting. But Sylvie wakes up. And now she's going in on Kimmy. You said you weren't going to leave me. You said you weren't going to let them put their hands on me. You failed me. So Sylvie, she's a teenager. Her brain isn't fully developed. But she's thinking Kimmy had a choice of whether to leave or not. Kimmy got kicked out. And that's how she got into this whole life with Rain. And they met Angel through Rain. And now here we are. So Sylvie, she's hurt because this is her big sister. This is her best friend. And all the trauma she was going to at home with her mom and her boyfriend, her mama's boyfriend. Yeah, man, this is just, she's hurt. Now, Kimmy's got to explain to her, this is all true. I wouldn't lie to you. And a matter of fact, I'll never lie to you again. But she's basically saying, look, Horace, he rich. I marry him. We good. We lit. Now, Sylvie, she's like, man, you didn't laugh. You lied, said you was a nurse. You ain't no nurse. If anything, you're just a head doctor. Now, remember, there was a body in the car. So Angel, he's supposed to be going downstairs and getting this damn body and removing it from the car or doing whatever they need to do. Now, his ass is scary. He looking around. He want to make sure he ain't being followed. So that's one thing about the feds. If they are following you, you might have a sense that they are, but you ain't gonna know. Now, when you start doing things, they're gonna wait until you commit this crime. So Angel, he's doing the right thing, but he's too suspicious. He in the middle of the damn road, walking around, looking around. Like, come on, man. Walk like you mean it. Walk with some convention. Now, Olivia is showing the ladies around the hospital. Since they done bought the wing, you know, they big time. So she's doing her own personal tour. And then you hear a lady in the back saying, hey, does this wing take care of kids? Does this wing, is it the best in the United States? How is it towards African Americans? Olivia's answering all the questions. She looks, she's like, who is that? Well, it turns out it's the lawyer. And the lawyer, she goes up there and actually serves her the documents. Now, a lawyer doing it, this is risky. That's why you go to the courts and have them have a courier, someone that's gonna go out there and serve you. Now, she's in here. And remember, Olivia, they own this swing. She slaps the hell out the lawyer. Well, back out. You ain't gonna do nothing. Go sue me. But then the lawyer said, oh, you big and bad? Well, back out. She slaps Olivia back. But Olivia got it all on tape, and she edits out the first slap and was like, either you drop the lawsuit or go after Horace, but I'll expose you. Now, Olivia hears that Horace is in the hospital. Obviously, she tries to go down there. But the doctor, he's not letting nobody in room 2032. You're no longer his wife. You're his ex-wife. HIPAA violations. We can't let you in there, and we can't let you know what's going on unless you're immediate family. And even then, we might question you because this is Horace Bellery. You see his name up there. He done bought this swing. So while Olivia's trying to get in there and see what the hell Horace got going on, she looks and she sees Kimmy go in there. And she's like, who the hell and how the hell did she get in there? He was like, oh, that's his fiance. Fiance? Kimmy comes in here with Sylvie. Now, Sylvie says she had a lot of questions to ask Mr. Bellery. Are you really that rich? What do you really do? What are your plans with my sister? Well, he doesn't have too many plans. He's in this damn bed, so we might not see him next season. But he's like, listen, I want to make sure you and your sister are good. I'm a good friend of hers, and this is what we want to do. I want to set you guys up. Matter of fact, here's my phone. Here's my network. And anything you want to ask me, go ahead and ask. So Kimmy, she's like, all right, bet. Now let me go holler at Rain. So she's doing a lot of running around, but they need to be getting married. All of this stalling, before this old man croaks, you need to be saying I do. Olivia ends up calling Norman. Norman, do you know what the hell's going on with your brother? He's like, what are you talking about? Because he's thinking she's calling because of a hit. You know what I mean? I did a hit, you did a hit, we did a hit, I owe you, you owe me. But she's like, nah. You need to get down here. There's security. We can't even get in the hospital to see Horace, let alone know what's going on. So now Norman, he's notified that he needs to come up here. The same for Varney and for Mallory, because they were talking. So now they got to head to the hospital because no one can get in there, and everyone's wondering, who is this random woman that went into the room? The two brothers, Charles and Roy, they meet up. Now, Roy doesn't like flimsy bacon, and I don't blame him. When I do eat bacon, it got to be a little bit crispy, but he also got orange juice. Now, Charles comes over like, you hear what Pop said? We got to get down to the hospital. Dad's trying to get us up out the wheel. Now, I'm not sure how he's going to do it or when he's going to do it, but that's what it sounded like. Now, Roy, he's like, oh, he can't do that. But little does he know what Horace is actually trying to do. So Charles is convincing him he's in the hospital. We need to go down there and just make sure that everything is all right, so we at least get us some money. Now, Roy, he's like, man, just forget my breakfast. He really ain't trying to go down there because him and Mallory were arguing earlier today, and I know how he feels. But you need to get down there if you want to keep this money. Kimmy makes it to Rain's room, and she finally explains what's going on. Horace wants me to marry him. Rain's like, well, what the hell you doing? You know how much he worth? He worth a lot of money, 340 M's. I'm talking about 340 million more than me. I'm talking about he got that bankroll on him. I'm talking about he got that bag. So Rain, she woke up. That motel BBL didn't hurt her no more. She set Ollie up, turned around and said, no. We got to do that now. But Kimmy, she wants to know that everything is right. She doesn't want to rush into something. But as I mentioned earlier, 15 episodes, Kimmy hasn't thought one thing out. The least you could do is take a risk on $340 million. You got to do what you got to do. But this is what Rain meant. You got to trust somebody. They got weak security out front, but he's doing his job. He ain't let Mallory in. He ain't let Olivia in. He sure ain't letting Jules in. Norman just got here, and he ain't going to put up a fight. So everyone's trying to figure out what's going on and who is back there, because Olivia tells them that there's some girl, I think they call her Kimmy. So everyone's like, Kimmy is here? Oh, Lord. Plus, Olivia didn't mention that it said, oh, this is Horace's fiance. They just said that this is trying to get in there. So Jules, he's hearing this, and we know that the brothers, Charles and Roy, are pulling up. They like, forget this. We ain't waiting around. Push security out the way. Let's go get in there. Let's go talk to damn, what's his name? Whoever he is, he need to be gone. You know what I mean? We need to get him up and out of here. We need to get him gone. Everyone finally makes it to the room, and they're gathered around. Barney, he's looking like, what the hell? What does Rain and Sylvie do? Who are these people? And who is this lady in the black? He said, this is my wife. Now, he told him to set up a recording, bring a judge, and bring everyone on the board because he wants to record and show everyone that he is getting married, meaning all the shares that he has will go to him. Now Varney's looking at this like, what? They're the witness to this marriage? And he works for the family. He also works directly for Horace. But he's like, Kimmy, can I talk to you? Because he's trying to figure out, install what the hell is going on and how the hell did he pull off of this? This is what he's been asking him all those questions for. What in the will can get me around giving the money to the family? Varney tries to talk to her out in the hall, and Kimmy's like, okay, what you got to say? That's her fiance in there. He's like, let's go talk in the lobby. She's like, nah, we could talk right here. He said, well, I got to use the bathroom. She's like, why do I got to go with you down there? He's like, it'll just be better for us to talk in the lobby. But Kimmy is smart. Nah, we ain't going in the lobby because y'all can hold me back. Y'all can escort me out the building, off the property. Horace ain't gonna be able to do nothing because he's in the bed. Nah. You're not tricking me. Kimmy in all black. And when somebody in all black, 9 times out of 10, they doing the playing. They ain't getting played. So Varney, he has to go and tell the rest of the family, it's about to get cold for y'all because that money's about to dry up. We all know Angel was trying to get to that car. And what did we say earlier? You might not know the feds is on you, but you got a hint that they on you. Whenever you do a crime, no matter what, your subconscious is always thinking that somebody is watching you. The police are after you. So you're always going to be nervous. And that's what they mean. I don't want to live my life looking over my shoulder for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying? So he goes to the car and, well, the police, they show up. Freeze, mother. Damn. Angel is in too deep when it comes to this girl, man. She just screwed him over multiple times. Well, we did say in a fairy tale world, the whole family comes in there. They're looking around. Horace is laying in the bed.
Oh, this is my new wife, your stepmother. Oh, yeah. And she's your new boss.
Everyone's looking like, what the hell? Rain got a smirk on her face. Kimmy, she's smiling. Sylvie, she rich as hell. This is the easy come up right here. This is one of the best come ups we'd ever seen in television history. Now, there is an announcement for season 2 because this was season 1, part 1 and part 2. We're going to see how this plays out. It looks like Kimmy is about to be in charge. Plus, this is Tyler Perry. And when I say Tyler Perry, that means he don't get canceled. He does the canceling. But let me know what you think about this season. Was you shocked that Kimmy and Horace went ahead and got this marriage? Was this something that you were thinking about earlier in the season? I was just thinking maybe he would have wrote her in the will or something, went back and did something to the will where he gave it all to her. But he just got married to her. So as long as she's living, now she can do whatever she wants. She can dictate that wherever it goes. She can give it to her sister, to her kids, give Rain part ownership because she got the 51 shares. But let me know what you think. Are you going to be watching season 2? I'm Mo.J. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm on that road to 75,000 subscribers. I appreciate you all. I'm out.
Jamie on the beat, boy.